Are you shopping for a brand new bed and want to know what the best hybrid ones are? We're going to talk about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm a CNET, and today I'm covering our top hybrid mattresses. Hybrid simply means that it uses a combination of coils and other types of materials for comfort. We like to divide beds into two main categories, one being all foam beds, which have entirely foam layers, and then hybrids, which use coils and then some other type of material, usually foam. We've got 8 beds to talk about in today's video. I'm going to go through them rather quickly. We should have more information on each and every one down below in the description, full written reviews, any discounts we can find, and other best lists if you're interested, if you want to narrow your search down a little bit more. If you find this video helpful or interesting, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. But let's just dive right into our number one overall pick for this list, the best overall hybrid, and that's going to be the Brooklyn Bedding Signature. This is one of our all-time favorite mattresses. It's been that way for a long time because it offers such great value. This bed uses coils for support. Obviously, all the beds on this list are. It uses a combination of different foams on top to give it more of a neutral hybrid feel. That means it's going to be plenty responsive, plenty bouncy. You're not really going to sink into it like a dense memory foam, but it's not also ultra responsive and bouncy like a latex foam. This kind of has a nice balance. Pretty much everyone who tries out this bed finds it comfortable. There's also a lot of options with this mattress. It comes in 3 different firmness options. You have a soft, a medium, and a firm. That medium is right smack dab in the middle, should work pretty well for everybody, especially couples, but you have a softer option and a firmer option if you want something more specialized. There's also an optional cooling cloud pillow top, which gives the bed a nice active cooling cover with some additional material to make the bed feel a bit more plush. This will cost a little bit extra money, but this bed is already very affordable and it might be worth it for you. The base model queen size after discount should cost you only about $1,000, which I think is a very nice price point for a bed of this quality. There's just a lot to like about this mattress. I recommend this bed to people in my personal life all the time because $1,000 is a very popular budget for a new mattress and this fits it perfectly. Next up, we have our pick for the best hybrid mattress for side sleepers, and that's going to be the Layla Hybrid. This bed is actually flippable, so you have 2 different firmness options in one mattress. That soft side is going to be very nice for side sleepers. It's extremely plush. It's around a medium soft on our scale, which means it's going to do a really great job at offering a ton of pressure relief for your hips and shoulders. According to our Mattress Masher 9000 firmness testing device, that soft side is around a 3.1, which is smack dab in that medium soft range. However, if you flip it over to the firm side, it's not going to be overwhelmingly firm and is still pretty nice for some side sleepers. It's actually closer to a medium. The Mattress Masher gave it a 5.3, which is right in that medium range, which will work for a wide variety of side sleepers. So being able to have 2 firmness options in a single mattress is really nice because you shouldn't have to initiate a return because hopefully one of the 2 will work for you. This bed also has a more light area and responsive memory foam feel. Instead of having that super dense feel like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, it just feels a bit more responsive. It moves with you a little bit more. It doesn't feel quite as dense, and I think a lot of people will like it. If you're really not a fan of memory foam, I might steer you elsewhere, but if you are open to memory foam, I would think this will be very comfortable for you. This bed's around $1,500 after discount. Make sure you look down below in the description for the latest on the Layla Hybrid. I think this is still a solid value despite it being a bit expensive compared to the Brooklyn Bedding Signature. But what about if you're looking for a mattress that's ultra firm? For that, we'd recommend the Saatva Classic. This has a very traditional design. It actually uses 2 layers of coils, feels very familiar to most people. This bed actually feels very similar to the bed that I slept on growing up, that more traditional innerspring style. This bed does come in 3 different firmness options, and if you're looking for something ultra firm, you would probably want to look at the firm model first. This is the firmest bed I've ever tested. We haven't gotten it on the Mattress Masher 9000 quite yet, but it has extremely little give, and I think if you are a back sleeper or a stomach sleeper, you want something ultra firm, this is the way to go. That luxury firm model is still quite firm. It's going to open up to a few more sleeper types, but more in that medium firm range, so like a 6 to 8 out of 10. So you have 2 pretty firm options with the Saatva Classic. This bed also features complimentary white glove delivery, which means you don't have to deal with the unboxing process, which is nice. The local delivery team will show up with the mattress full size and do all the setup for you, and even haul away your old mattress if you want them to, which is a pretty nice feature to have because disposing of an old mattress can be a bit of a hassle. This bed has gotten a lot more expensive over the years, unfortunately. It's definitely more in that luxury category. After discount, expect to pay somewhere around $1,800 for it, depending on the sales, and the retail price is $2,100 for a queen. Next up on the list, we have our pick for the best hybrid cooling mattress, and for that we picked the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe. This bed is very similar to the Brooklyn Bedding Signature we talked about earlier, uses very similar materials, similar foams, and it does also come in 3 different firmness options that match up really well with their names, a soft, a medium, and a firm. The biggest difference is that the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora Luxe has a bit more material and it has a cooling cover by default. You don't have to spend extra for it. You can spend extra for more material like on the Signature with a cloud pillow top. It just doesn't add any cooling features. This bed has consistently remained one of our favorite cooling mattresses that covers very cool to the touch. It should help hot sleepers avoid night sweats, and it's just generally very comfortable and accommodating for pretty much everybody. Without the additional pillow top, you're looking at only $1,400 after discount, which I think is a very nice price point. If you want to get the extra pillow top, that will increase the price by $300. So you can have really nice options with the Aurora Luxe, but no matter what, you'll be getting that really strong cooling factor that a lot of people out there are looking for. Next up on the list, we have our pick for the best memory foam hybrid mattress. That's gonna be the DreamCloud Hybrid. There are 3 different models of DreamCloud. You have the base model, you have the Premier, and the Premier Rest. The biggest difference between these 3 is based on firmness. So depending on what firmness you're looking for, you might either be saving a lot of money or getting one a bit more expensive. The base model DreamCloud Hybrid is only about $650 after discount, which I think is a really solid value. It's really well built. It uses handles, it has a nice quilted cover, and it has coils, obviously. This bed is a bit firm though. It's in that medium firm range, which means it's most ideal for back and stomach sleepers. If you want something softer, you have to spend up to either the Premier or the Premier Rest. The Premier is really nice because it sits right in the middle. It's really nice for couples. Then the Premier Rest is more on that medium soft side, more geared towards side sleepers. On all the mattresses though, you're gonna be getting more of a memory foam feel. That top layer of comfort foam is memory foam. You can conform to your body shape pretty nicely. You get more memory foam on the Premier and the Premier Rest though. So the Premier Rest will have the most type of memory foam feel, while the base model with those coils might feel a little bit more neutral, which you'll certainly know that memory foam is there. Next up, we have our pick for the best luxury hybrid mattress. This is a very tough category. There's a lot of really great hybrid beds that I would describe as being very luxurious, but for this list, we picked the WinkBed mattress. One big bonus of the WinkBed mattress is that you're getting a luxury mattress, but you're not necessarily going to be paying a luxury price for it. After discount, a queen size retails for around $1,500, and there are mattresses that I think aren't quite as good as the WinkBed that are quite a bit more expensive. So really nice value price point for the WinkBed mattress. This bed uses a really nice quilted pillow top that provides a pretty much universally comfortable feel. Very comfy pillow top. Also comes in 3 different firmness options, technically 4. The 4th model is the WinkBed Plus, which we put in its own separate category because it has a different construction and it's more expensive. That bed is specifically engineered for heavier folks, so if that sounds like you, the WinkBed Plus is a great option for only a little bit more money, but the other 3 firmness options for the WinkBed mattress fit pretty neatly into the soft, medium, and firm categories, so you should be able to find one that works for you. There's a lot to like about the WinkBed mattress, especially for that price point. I've been testing beds for many, many years now, and the price point for the WinkBed mattress has only changed once that I've seen, and I think that's pretty impressive. But what about if you want something ultra affordable? This can be a bit of a challenge because most really cheap beds feature foam for support instead of coils, but for this list, luckily enough, we have one that's really great. That's the Allswell Mattress. This bed is available on Walmart. You can actually go to a Walmart and might be able to find one and just take it home with you instead of waiting for it to be shipped. This bed costs only $294 for a queen size, which I think is pretty remarkable. It obviously features coils, it features memory foam, and it features this quilted panel that give it more of a neutral hybrid feel overall. I think most people will find it pretty comfortable. It's also just slightly firmer than a medium. Our Mattress Master 9000 gave it a 6.3 out of 10, which is a pretty accommodating firmness profile for the vast majority of people. Just really hard to beat the quality level and the price point of the Allswell mattress. It's not my all-time favorite bed, but for that price point, I don't think you're going to be getting a whole lot better. And then last up on the list, we have our pick for the best hybrid mattress for back pain. And for this, we actually have 3 different options for you. One is for side sleepers with back pain. For that, we recommend the Casper Dream Max. It features zone support. It's very soft, very plush. There's also the Snow Max, which has the same type of zone support. It has the same type of firmness profile, just uses memory foam instead, and has a very strong cooling factor. If you want something in the middle when it comes to firmness, we'd recommend the Saatva RX. This bed is quite expensive, but has a very sophisticated zone support design that is specifically engineered to help people with all types of health conditions, especially back pain. And if you want something super firm for back pain, for that, we'd recommend the Avocado Green mattress with or without the optional pillow top. With the pillow top, it's a little bit softer. Without, it's ultra firm, uses zone support coils, should be extra supportive and really nice for people with back pain. And with that, that's going to do it for our list of the best hybrid mattresses. Personally, I tend to prefer hybrids. I like a coil mattress. I prefer the extra bounce. I prefer the extra long-term support and durability. And I think any one of these mattresses could be a great pickup for you, help you get some very restful night's sleep for the years to come. Make sure you look down below in the description for a ton of information to help you with your online mattress search, including written reviews of all the beds I talked about in today's video, and as well as any discounts we can find to help bring the prices down a little bit. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you found it helpful or interesting. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen with CNET. I'll see you in the next one.